want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Twitch, no, YouTube, yes, YouTube stream, that's what we're doing today. We just finished on Twitch, I'm so in the habit. Hope you're all well today. We are today, yes, going to be talking about Chantal, because reasons, and also we do a lot of Amber here. There's no harm diversifying, right? I have pulled up a whole bunch of tweets, and some of her content, we have a good yawn first. Oh. My apologies for that. Let's first of all start by saying hi to everyone. Hello to Bookworm Addict. It's me. Hi, Verity, Laura, Juniper, Angry Shark. Yes. Hi, Cat, Monica. Hello, Zombroccoli. Hello, Riven Faye. Hello, Shirk. A Shrimp Fried My Rice. Oogie Boogie. Good name. Gilly Witchy. Hello, Anxiety. Hi, Chibi Chibi. Hello, Yikes. Sinking further as late as usual. I like that. Hello, Rumpel, Keto Lisa, Jackie, Dessa, Trash to Treasure. Hope you're having a marvellous day. We are indeed going to be going through bits and bobs, because I honestly have no idea where she is. But I am one of those people, and there are a few of us, that believe she's back in Canada. We'll get to it soon. I think it's all over, and she's screwed the pooch, and is basically now wondering how she's going to proceed. I also, and I'm going to say it from the beginning, I firmly believe she's going to blame the haters. Hi, Junker House. Hello, Kay Schaffer? Yes, hi. Hello, everyone that's joining. No running from the lot. Indeed. I have to yawn again, apparently. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm not even tired. Don't do that. Hi, Victoria. I hope you're well. You're planning a trip to the movies. I'm very jealous. I want to go see the new Mission Impossible. Hopefully when I go to Norwich next Friday, hence the cheeky coffee goal, I'll be able to go. Yes. I do too, Kat. Right. Let's see. Hi, Pifo. Hi, Bookworm Addict. I'm excited too, because we're learning today, folks. What I've done, I've gone to her channel first, which is... Hang on, is that actually her channel? Is it Hamster? Oh, Hamster's not there. There you go. There's the Hamster. You're welcome. Yes. Yawns are catching... Yeah, Mora, they... I'm going to yawn again. Hi, Rex. Stop it. We're fine. Right, anyway, yeah. We'll go back here. I did pull her channel up, because, obviously... I had to actually type Foodie Beauty channel, by the way. Because when I type Foodie Beauty, I'll quickly show you. Ready? Oh, orders a new play button. That is not what I... Right. Anyway, if I just do enter on that, the channel does not come up. It doesn't come up at all, in fact. So I had to... Yeah, Amber comes up before her, in fact. So I had to type Foodie Beauty channel to find her. Hamster is cute. Yeah, that's she who should not be named. Hello, Shutara. Hope you're well. Hope everyone that joins... Hamster time. Ah, if only. Can't touch this. Right. So she's done. Obviously, hasn't made any videos in 7 days. She has not live streamed for about the same amount of time. But she has, as you can tell, gotten rid of the stream where she kind of raged. Obviously, hi Histari. We have and Cosmic Jolt. I don't think I've said hello to you. If who's back and go, she'll be talking. I think she will eventually come out of the woodwork. I don't believe she's still in Kuwait yet. And random web user, thank you for being a member for 2 months now. It's great. I really appreciate that. Hello, Bri. Hope you're well. Hope everyone's had a good day. If you're relaxing, hope you're having a nice stiff drink. I'm not, because I can't reach my drinks. There's a whizzy woo on my legs. Start with the sodding yarns. Yeah, I haven't been able to pour one. Although I could, but it'd be the Glen Anaky, and I don't really. It doesn't feel right to open that on my own. 1 8-day break. True, which is why this is quite interesting. Because if she suddenly went live while I was streaming, I will admit I'd be tempted to play it. No joke, I would be tempted. I had pulled up a few of her videos. Well, 2 from Barbecue Chicken here, because this one is the more recent, more trouble coming her way. Highlights from a stream, and we will get to it. We have the fight on camera with Salah, right? Because I think it's quite funny. Yeah, I think she's done that too, Gilly. Hi, Iron Chef. Hope you're well. I think she can't go on. The thing is, I think there's another aspect, because if she's off camera, she's done it before. She could do the cartoon thing again. Do you remember that cartoon she used when she did videos and talked or spoke? I genuinely think she could do that, but she won't, because no offense to you, Chantal, but you're a coward. You really are. We have her. Oh, fuck off with me, guys. We have the kitten update video, which is this one, but I'm not sure if we'll play it because I don't think we need it. I think it's if we do, we'll play parts of it just to speed up and prove a point that she just wants to gaslight everyone. We also have her Where Is the Kitten, which is this one here, which you've already been through, as you can see from this little thing at the bottom. We did go through this. I hope I entertain you a little before I yawn again. Oh, excuse me. For those who don't know, I'm very self-conscious, and in the past, because of people highlighting me breathing quite loudly, I don't breathe enough, so I yawn when I stream. It is a curse of me being far too self-conscious. So if I yawn a lot, it's because my body's adjusting to the fact I'm talking and not inhaling enough oxygen. And it genuinely is that. I'm not sleepy in the slightest. Right, so should we start with some videos just to warm up, maybe a little Salah fight, and then go through a whole slew of tweets, which then will lead us to this video here, the Allah spills tea on Salah thing, yeah? Hi Drusilla, hope you're well. Hope everyone that's joined having a wonderful day. If you do enjoy this stream, not right now of course, if you do enjoy the stream at some point, smash the like, thank you. Well, okay, so Dove Kitty, there's a possibility of that. I think that would be a lot easier to prove. I don't think she got a strike. Because if she had, the offending material would be these 2 videos as well. She would have had to remove these, because the pictures would have done her in. The thumbnails alone. Would she move in with Pete? I think she'd have to move in with Shmi. I think she'd have to move in with someone temporarily. But I don't think she'd want to be, and this, I think this is an obvious one. She'd want to be near her family, but I don't think she can because they're too near to her haters. Hi, Hella Lazy. I love your name. Hi, Kitty, as well. I can't say your last name on stream. I'll get into trouble. Hi, Forgotten Dreamer, if I haven't said it to you already. End of her and Salah. I do think so too, Histari. I do actually think so. I do. So I'll play a little bit more of this, because it's funny, but I'm going to speed it up because we don't need all of it. Just want to warm ourselves up, and we're going to get into some tweets, yeah?
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
That sped up is actually hilarious, because she thinks that's movement. This is movement.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
That's not good. Oh, Galante, it's not. It's nails on a chalkboard, as I've been told. Marley Hendricks. Oh, Marley Hendricks. That's a fair point, actually. Lazy, very good point. I'll show that. I think she is as well nameless nobody. I don't think she'll stay. I think now she's crossed the line that others, Paws Kuwait, are willing to pull a trigger on. She knows she has to walk away. She has no choice, and she wrote the check. She can claim it's her humanity, but no, it wasn't her humanity. It was solely for attention. Wibble wobble, indeed. Let's skip ahead. No.
Yeah.
Here we
You
are.
know human beings eat every day, Cal? Big surprise.
That looks like an amber portion
Even fat people.
of
5
rice.
KD. For the 2 meals, 5 KD. It's like 25 bucks Canadian. This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Do you think Camel could eat this?
I like she. Oh, hang on. Is that with the? Is that fake hair on the side there? I see. Is that fake hair?
Right? I think
No, it's a shadow. Oh, thank God for that. Anyone watches Xylee can easily watch with oh yeah, that I probably should slow down because I think she has sped it up. I'll do 1.25.
they can eat bread. Babe, let's bring them the rest of the bread. It's been many hours. Like, does it count if you're fasting while sleeping? I mean, does that count as fat towards
That's a fair point. She got 670. That was US dollars, wasn't it?
fasting window? I don't know. Oh, no, don't go. What are you?
I'm curious, right? Because I like this cat, and I really want. Hi, Deborah. Hope you're well. I really hope that the cat gets this cat, Julia, gets a nice home. I did see earlier that Alex's Shook had said he wants those kittens and the mother. And I thought, actually, I would like them to go to someone that would actually look after them. Oregon, you're all good, Drusilla. Years ago, when I started on YouTube, I was friends. I'm still friends with Undoomed. He was rising at the time. He had like 3,000 subs, and I had like none. Now he's got a few 100,000, and he called me Oregon because of autocorrect. So I called him Undimmed because Undoomed was not a word either. So for years we've called each other by those separate names. Hi Olga. Hello. Anyone that's joined that I haven't said hello to, do say hi so I can of course haze your flapping brains out. You've missed something important. You've not missed anything at all, Girl Gamer. We only started a little while ago. Smash the like and you are forgiven.
Bees. Oh, bees. 100 likes to go out either way. I'm not going to see
Wait, you get likes?
the camels alone. I don't know how to drive in the desert. Oh, by the way, Salah went to take the Sherry to get serviced, and they cleaned it inside and out for free.
Don't care.
Okay,
I'll see the
65 likes.
argument.
We need 25 more likes to go out. Oh no, we need 30 more, not 25. We need 30 more. Babe, go in all our stock accounts. Stock accounts.
There we go.
Okay.
Right. I'll skip to where they go out because I feel like that might actually help. I would say we would adopt cats, but we've got cats here. Thank you, Snuckles. I appreciate that immensely. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's very kind of you. I'll like it as well. There we go. You could. Oh, geez, Rumpel. Jeez. All right. Yeah, I would happily adopt the cats as well, to be honest, if I had the space. I really would. But I don't have my own personal space. I want to pay you to fat shame me into working out. Show me the money. I have to be careful actually because I get into trouble on YouTube for that. Hi Icky Chuckles, hope you're well. Hi Kay Lycan, hope you're good. Hello Amanda. Tigtone85 as well, by the way. She keeps cats as backup. Oh god, they're the bonus sandwich. Thank you for that, Bob.
Here's how I...
Shut the f up. I will not suffer ads on this channel. You deserve better. Have hamster. Have I given you hamster? I think I have.
Oh, car rides make you. I know.
What?
What?
Wait, did I not at all? Oh jeez, our favourite pig in a fake Muslim blanket. She is definitely fake. 100% she's fake. And I really do. I mean this in the nicest and kindest possible way. Ditch the fake Muslim act. You're insulting an entire faith. Okay? You are insulting it. I don't care for faith myself, but you are insulting faith. You really are. Okay? Grow up. Stop using it as a shield because you're bald. Wear a hat, okay, if you have to. I couldn't care less. Hi, Yin Yang. Is that an animal snoring? Yes, it's the cavalier next to me on the floor. There is also a bulldog in the main room. She's also snoring. And there's a cavalier on my lap. I'm surrounded by dogs. Hi, William Irvine. Hope you're well. I'm surrounded dogs through Patreon. Yes, of course I can do that. You're doing the Lord's work. I'm trying my best. Emerald Skies. Thank you so much, by the way, for the super chat. I really appreciate that, guys. I set a small goal because I thought I can't be too cheeky. It'd be very, very rude and unfair.
They closed the way?
What the hell?
We're only going to watch a bit of this before we then go through some tweets. I thought it'd be a good idea. 8 days is a long time for Chantal to be, AFK as it were. Hi, Solo Trip. Sorry, Solo Trip. I didn't realise it was all caps.
Hi. How are we gonna get there?
Start fighting.
Instructions.
Do you know a different way? Or no?
I think yes.
You got cavies, 2 avocado millennial. Nice. One of us. One of us.
Road rage, Salah.
From the right to the left. We are walking
Wait.
on the streets, asphalts.
Isn't this where we
What?
just...
It's closed also here.
We're at the same spot.
It's closed. It's closed.
We can't get on the highway?
No.
Just turn here and see what happens. No?
The whole highway is closed. Come on.
What? What about here? Oh, Kuwait City way?
Have they just done a U-turn?
Shoot.
It wasn't meant to be.
Temporarily closed to the left.
Yeah.
Like, if I told you,
I'm learning here that apparently Salah speaks very politely. Well, for the stream. Hi, Elena Huber. Hope you're well. And because you're late, smash the like. Thank you.
Did you guys hear what he just asked? Did you hear that?
Okay.
Did he ask to poop on you? What?
Sugar tits. You know what tits are?
Okay, but no, I mean, maybe it's
Broke the bed last night because of... Oh. Fair play, Rumpel. Andre did great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I think she's in some sort of trouble. I've never seen her go... Well, that was smashed quick, wasn't it? Thank you guys for the smashed goal. I genuinely, British Mama as well. That honestly, I didn't expect it this quickly because I wasn't entirely sure how we were going to do this. I thought we'd just warm ourselves up with like a video of them bickering. Although I feel like I'm going to have to slow it down because apparently it's already too fast. Yeah. Ooh.
New donation from Laura.
Thank you, Laura. It's very kind of you. Okay, generosity is a bit too much. I should quit while I'm ahead. No, thank you so much, everyone. I really do appreciate it, especially because, yeah, I kind of wasn't expecting anything really. I thought because it's Chantal. Oh, fiddle craps. There we go. I thought we'd I don't know actually what I thought. Yeah.
they're feeling for something.
No, it's vulgar. It's not nice to say like in public.
Oh,
Like sugar tits. No, it's not.
What's that name? I'll say it in the voice. Chantal's hubby chasing a muddy brown cream dream. That's a good name. Thank you very much for the yum. I appreciate it. I have put a poll in the chat if anyone's willing to vote on it. Let me know what you think. I want to get to an argument. Can I skip ahead a little bit? Here we go. It might help. She looks a bit fed up. We're on the run. Oh, jeez, yeah.
Okay, so
If you
what-
think she's in
you said I
Canada,
want
do
that-
tell me.
I
Hi,
want
Sue, 4242.
When I have to have it, but
When you have to have it,
yeah.
you
Argue.
can
Argue.
yourself.
What about this?
Banter?
Your banter.
What the banter?
You telling me off?
Oh, there we go.
Ah, this mean? Banter?
No.
What
Just
does
like
it
talking back and forth.
Oh.
But yes, you
just
are.
say, come on, say conversation.
You are
It's
mean.
more easier.
You are mean.
No.
Oh, you are such a snowflake. Itchy ear. There we go.
Keep garbage bag
I do.
nearby to you, okay?
Is he referring to what she's wearing?
The bottles inside it. Then carry it to the kitchen. Then put it in the big black bag. Then I can throw it outside. It's easy, right?
You wait forever to throw it out, so.
Come on.
Thank you, William.
It always pisses him off.
Thank you, William Irvine, for the super chat. Foodie and food and beauty needs to face consequences. I agree. I couldn't agree more, actually. Why is that not showing? There we go. I saw Chantal's. I was sent those over a Twitter DM once. I was also sent Nick Avocado's booty. I mean the part where the cheeks are not touching. I've also seen the Grand Canyon. I couldn't tell the difference. Girl needs to take a joke. Yes, she does. She can't do it. Hi, Lotus Page. Smash the like. You're late. How dare you? Although I will admit, you having priorities is totally fair. Thank you, everyone, for the support this evening. It genuinely means the world. If you want to support directly, coffee also exists, but super chats are great. I'm not going to bother with this anymore because it's passive aggressive. I just wanted to use it as like a taster, as it were. I'm going to hold off on these because I think we've got this from what's this one? Oh, I put on I was going to use a mukbang, a happy acceptance and gratitude video because I thought maybe. Hi Orla. But we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go to some tweets. So we have here, Paws Kuwait made another post about the hate and backlash they're receiving. Okay. So I want to go through some of this because I did cover some in the more recent, video I did on this. But some of it I didn't feature. And that was wrong. I should include as much as possible. Visiting mother, nothing wrong with that in the slightest. Narcissists can't take jokes. That's very true. Yeah. It's not great. I swear one of them is going to snap, and there's going to be a well, there's going to be something in that department. A slap maybe, and towel, Rumpel, towel. I got a question. I'm sick, but my mother asked me if I want to go to my grandma's. Do I go? Oh, that's a tough one for you to. I'm afraid we can't speak for you. Hi, Bunny Dragon. Great way to start my morning. Yeah. Well, it was either that or this.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap.
That, but I thought I'll hold off for later. Paws Kuwait, though. We, Paws Kuwait, are receiving hate, slurs, and threats just because we are Muslims. Where does religion even come into this? This is not about religion, nationality, or drama. It's about truth, facts, and protecting animals the right way. Now, I take issue with some countries that don't treat animals right in the slightest. Hot Tub Stream when? I'm 1 million subscribers. Yeah. We get the booty shorts and everything. This is not about religion. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We are standing against anyone who collects donations and doesn't ensure they go directly to the vet or proper source, whether it's that YouTuber or anyone else, no exceptions. So, as pointed out in the chat earlier, Chantal got over $600. Now, a lot of it was super chats. She won't get it for over a month. So she put herself into a bit of a hole here. If she wanted to do a fundraiser, you can in fact make a fundraiser on your channel. You can do that. But she didn't, did she? Okay? She didn't do that. She didn't donate directly either. She claims her direct donation was when she then decided to take them to a garage pharmacist as apparently a vet, right? We need no more Omegon live content. Moist Ski Live. That's a channel I use. Moist and then ski, one word, live. Look it up. I do a lot of streams over there. Yeah. Most of them are done over there, in fact. I just come over here every so often because I quite like being here. Hi, Leona. Paws Kuwait are based. In this, they are holding a... Oh, Plumpy, can you stop moving so much? Good girl. They're holding a very consistent stance, and I think it's important, right? Who is worse? Yes, that's the correct answer. Second image, you have this. Now, I think I did briefly touch on this, and I couldn't show it in the video because this is not great. Okay, don't go and harass anyone, please. It's not good. It doesn't help the situation, and there's many people already discussing whether or not people are intentionally going out of their way to make this worse because they want Chantal to suffer. Her actions will lead to consequence. Let them play out. You don't need to involve beyond observation, because if you kind of throw yourself in there, you kind of undo this. Oh, it's okay, as long as you enjoy the content over there. There's a lot of Chantal and Amber, yes. I also do whiskey streams with my friend David, but we haven't done one in a while. But there is one next Friday. Very excited. We haven't done one in ages. It's awesome. Glenmorangie Part 3. Hi, Shady Lane, and Wizzy is here. Tilly is not here. I have 3 dogs. I have Lizzie, my dog, Sizzles, my other dog, both Cavaliers, and I have Mia, the bulldog, in the other room. Because she fabish. I say it that way because if I say the bish word correctly, she will charge into this room and slam into me. Hard, by the way. Right. Hope this refreshes your memory.
With people asking for illegal donations for the cat, like what?
This is from a stream she's since deleted, by the way, so I'm going to scroll back.
We are dealing legally with people asking for illegal donations for the cat, like what? I hope they're not referring to me, because I did not do that whatsoever.
I do think some of her beezes play a part. I also think some haters would see an opportunity to do it. I think some do it because they want to see the world burn. And I also think they are Chantal's. I couldn't agree more with you, William, 100%. I really do think that there's an issue here. And Chantal here is delusional.
Like, what? If we take her, will you guys help us? Like, for real? $50, thank you. Okay, maybe we should take her. They will help us, they said. Start a GoFundMe? No, we could just do my pay.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Right. When it comes to animal care, we, on the internet especially, we take it very seriously. We also... Some of us have some strong views about helping people if they can't afford it. Right? I know in my house we've got... Not my house, but other... Like my other sister, she has a dog that needs treatment again. And that's expensive, but I'm not gonna. Whenever I've raised money like I did for Lizzie earlier in the year, I costed it and showed I put that receipt everywhere. Proof on coffee as well, where people donated. That receipt is still there. Why? Because it's about showing you where your money went. Because I got caught at the wrong time. Otherwise, it would have been fine. But I couldn't have known, right? You used an animal that you are suspected to have known about for a month, because there's older clips of you with the mother cat in frame. Like, you were undone by your own. Like, it comes across as premeditated, right? You got words, that's fine. Honestly, I think a lot of people do. Honestly, it's not great. Havisham, hope you're well. Hi. Hope that was good. Timelines because Chantal never changes. Yeah, she doesn't. I think she's gone to a stage as well where she's so big now. Her clothes, I don't think they come off easily. Even this, I reckon this is wedged on.
PayPal, if you guys want to send money to the she's okay. Yalla, Cage.
Salah, please stop her.
Cage, don't listen. Just if you guys, thank you so much for the super chats.
It's weird to see her panicking with a cat on her. It's very strange. I can't tell if it's because she actually cares or if it's because of anxiety because she knows she's done something wrong.
If you guys want to, I'm gonna pin my PayPal after. Just hang on for a minute because,
CSK, hi. She has Tammy Slatton eyebrows or eyelids.
I know what, I'm gonna put my PayPal after so we can directly get the money. Just if you guys want to help, because like, you know that helping cats are expensive.
Yeah, pet care is expensive. I agree. However, that cat is not yours. Of course, I want all pets to be safe all the time. Of course I do. But you can't swoop in like some saviour, make money off it, and then make some bullcrap claims about what you were doing with the money, and then go to ground when you get caught out. We don't need this anymore. Please say, hey, this. You're welcome. I think it's anxiety. I think it is too. Shrimp fried my rice there. Milky Chai got her. Yes, I saw. I saw that. I also have the. I have this. The Allah spills tea on Salah thing, because people were talking about the Allah thing because of Milky Chai. Chantal has a hate boner for Milky, I think. Is that the same person? Because this Milky person is in good shape. Chantal was not. She called her many names and it was hilarious. I think she used to didn't Milky make videos on TikTok originally? Is that her? Or was that someone else? But yeah, I remember I've seen some bits here and there. I pay a little bit of attention. I'm not the best. The fact she dumped the cat instead of taking it to a shelter. I agree, honestly. I'm with you. Hi, Lisa Lulu. She looks so sweaty. She does. Yeah, she's a sweaty Betty. So, Chantal unknowingly ran head into the hands of a rescue organisation that was already working with Kuwaiti Ministry of Social Affairs with regards to illegal donations. The timing's ironic. Included ban on collecting donations for volunteer teams. What'n news? Yeah. Okay, we have proof of that, what they've said in the message here. You have Paws Kuwait as well, Ministry of Social Affairs, our cries been heard. All rescue teams should be treated equally and everyone should abide by the law. No GoFundMe, no PayPal, no personal donation links. This is a great achievement as a result of our continuous effort and continuous work. Ooh, this ain't great. She hates young, firm, pretty Milky. Fair play. I've heard of Milky and I've seen bits here and there, but I will admit I think I've only seen the stuff from the TikToks. Anything else more recently, I haven't seen anything. I just know I've seen clips here and there of Chantal being incredibly like salty. Like, if you're insecure, I get it, but you don't have to be so insecure that it's blatantly obvious. Is it some kind of government-funded program? I actually don't know. I'm not joking. I really don't know yet. I assume it's about ensuring the donations come from the right place. Because it says here, it's about transparency, accountability and respecting the laws. No violation, no to exploitation. I think That's making sure where money comes from is known, right? I think I get it, but I've also taken the stance of when I donate to an animal charity, I just donate to an animal charity. Misfortune, as punishment for being late, smash the like. Thank you. We are obligated to. They are obligated, and that's what screwed Chantel. They are obligated to do this because it's right here. Well, in English, because I can. Yeah, I think what they're referencing here is the volunteer teams, people who are. It's a reference. They've had to remove this concept to protect charities, right? So it says require the approval of the Charitable Society's administration without requiring headquarters or financial. So I think it ensures that money goes directly to the charity as opposed to bureaucrats who embezzle it. Yeah, I think that's the point. Am I allowed to be cheeky and make another goal? Can I do that? I'm gonna do that. I'll make another one because I'm feeling cheeky. We'll do another because moist. Bosh. Perfect. Right, let us go back. So, Mo Translates, who I love dearly, has taken the liberty of translating bits here and there, but it was reference to a Chantel community note. Hi, Ragamuffin, hope you're well. Mandated. Oh, yeah, you've got to love that. Yeah. Hello, happy Friday to you as well, Rebecca. It's anti-corruption. That's a good thing. I think so too, yeah. Arguing with them over. Yeah, I don't think she helped herself. I think this is where. Call me a good girl. Jeez. Chantel, she's so argumentative over everything. And I think, yeah, and as Miss Random has pointed out, money comes from is important. Also, how the money is spent. I'm with you 100%, by the way. That's why when I did a coffee goal earlier this year for my dog, Lizzie, I asked for in the vets, and I posted it online everywhere, a costed invoice. So everyone saw the surgery was pyometra, and all the treatments and blood tests, everything was on that receipt, showing that what everyone donated towards went towards that. And then I posted further receipts showing that all the food I'd purchased and all the treats and the new bed and all the other bits and bobs I got her. Thank you very much, Xylee. I really appreciate that. As you can tell, it's going to a good cause. Whiskey in like a month. Yeah. The service is currently unavailable. What are you talking about? Probably in a flat. Maybe it is a bit of a fart box. What are we talking about? Oh, Defiant. Yeah, she is. So, community post. This is the last one. But as we know from these posts, she posted a lot of crap, right? It said here at the part, the Arabic was more than likely written by Salah, which makes some sense. I could believe that. And Rebecca, thank you as well for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I didn't realise people were going to be so nice this evening. I didn't realise I get 400 live viewers as well, because I wasn't entirely sure how we were going to go about this. I thought I'd sit here for 2 hours and bumble my way through things. What was this? Oh yeah, I didn't catnap anything. There's no law saying I can't adopt a street cat. Gallant, thank you so much as well for the super chat. Try. I've never heard of that currency. What is that? Thank you so much. When we saw she was, we returned it. Now we are never speaking another word and dealing in private, something I suggest Paws does. This, by the way, is a threat from her. That's a threat. It's not meant to. It looks like one, and it is one. It's a crap one. Because that's very kind of you, my blues. I'm not used to it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. It's not my area of my. I don't just bumble my way through things. TLDR, sorry. I broke the law, but you can't expect my £500 privileged Canadian ass to know the law. So she's been there for nearly she's been there for 2.5 years. And what's great about this situation is she's now in a really horrible place because she now knows her visa run is screwed. Yeah, I appreciate that. Rebecca loves. I genuinely. I never thought of myself as an OG though. Or a legend. I think of myself as a smeghead because I'm English. Yeah. I think. Thank you though. I'm very bad with compliments. Chantal's got a visa run middle of this month, hasn't she? Okay. She's also spoken badly about Kuwait. People are now noticing her, and she's becoming notorious and infamous. Not famous. No, infamous, notorious for all the wrong reasons. Like you're in the public eye, and we're going to get to some of that in a bit as well, because there's some bits here and there. Oh, that's getting a break. I don't care about that. I pulled up every. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh yeah, another one of our community posts, as you can tell. That's the one we showed a minute ago with Mo Translates. But we have here audio from Paws Kuwait. Now I did play piece of this in the video earlier in the week. I thought we got a few of these. I am indeed ragamuffin because I want everyone's money, because my coffee gold needs to be smashed. Although I probably should have just like promoted that. No, I'm a hoe, need money. Okay. No, I just wanted to stream and thought there's no politics going on, so well beyond that and Musk and Trump fighting, and I'm not streaming with Trumps tonight, so I thought I'd do this for a laugh. My favourite retired that. Oh, Kumar, you should be ashamed of yourself. You disgust me.
No, we never did, and we never will make fun of her weight, how she looks like, and whatever. It's like it's irrelevant how she looks like and how much she weighs.
It's important to note in Kuwait, the obesity rate is in the 40% margin territory. Obesity is a big problem in Kuwait. It really is. Okay, I doubt anyone in Kuwait gives a damn. I think they're more intrigued by the fact. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Random, and Drama Fat as well. Oh, Jesus. All right. Can you stop giving me ads when I'm getting ads? I was trying to like things and I can't. Really? Get off my screen. There we go. Thank you so much, Drama Fan and Miss Random. A new 90-day fiance, or fiance. No, fiance. Fiance's female, sorry, not male's fiance. To dig him out as he needs something because he's screwed otherwise. Give us another goal. Oh, okay. You twisted my arm. You really twisted my arm there, haven't you? Okay. I'll do another one, but I'll put it at 10 because then it might last 5 minutes. And moist. You're welcome. How's the poll doing, by the way? 73% of you so far, by the way, of 445 sodding votes, think she's back in Canada. Jesus. All right. Fair play, guys. Right. Anyway, carrying on with this.
We are like notified the authorities, and already been one complaint was already been submitted to the social affairs, and it will be forwarded to the public prosecutors.
I want to know what the public prosecutor success rate is in Kuwait. If it's anything like Johnny Somali with South Korea, she's screwed. And I know some people have reached out to Legal Mindset about this. I could see Legal Mindset having a field day with this. Honestly.
Inshallah, within tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And now we are after Salah, her husband Salah. Now we are...
Right. In Thailand, so I think she's in Canada, Ardnet. Monica, I don't think she will because she can't legally take what she enjoyed taking over there. And what's he going to do? Because he's a Syrian expat. He ditched college. He went all in on this, and he's what, twice rejected for a Canadian visa or something. I honestly think she could. I believe she's in Canada. She's not. I'd be impressed, but at the same time, I'm not going to be angry if she isn't. I'd be very surprised though, because she's genuinely. Are you really snoring? It's because she needs. My dog needs CPAP. She chonk. Not the one on my lap. The one on the floor. What the
after
dog
him. Let her say whatever she wants to say. If she's really in Canada, if she's really not innocent, not guilty, then why running away?
So that's a good point. I do think. Oh, Plumpy, what are you doing? Okay. My dog stood up and then decided flop. He is cool. He comments on one of my videos on Johnny Somali once, when I first started earlier this year covering Johnny properly. And yeah, no, I've nothing but praise for people who are willing to go that far to. Yeah, my Cavalier's having a jolly good snort. I'll see if I can. I can't take a picture. My phone's in use. I'd take a photo and put it on the stream, but actually, you know what? I can, and I'm going to do it. So do forgive if I'm not able to see you guys for a sec. If you want to see what I'm hearing, I'll put a picture on a server and quickly upload it so you guys can see what I have next to me on the floor that is making all that noise. Right, and pull up the chat so I can see you guys again. You wonderful people. I missed a comment. Message retracted. No, Plumpy. Oh, it's not Plumpy. Right, here we go. It's the other one I adopted. I was. Oh, I turned my phone off. Nice. Well done, Meg. I've adopted a dog. Right, let me go, and if I go here, is that it? That's it, right. And I'll go and bring it up on YouTube. You can see the dog then. Open. Right, and back here. There you go. This is the dog that's next to me right now. This is taken just now. She's on the floor on her bed, shared by her and WYZIWOO. Do you game or do gaming streams? I do on Twitch. The real Omegon, one word. I played Planet Base, by the way. Here we go. This is her. Is that the correct one? Is Chantal is Haram, but you're not. Oh wait, am I not on the right screen? Oh, I am. Am I? Yeah, I am. Okay. Thank you, Drama Fad, as well, for the snoring dog. Yeah, she's having a jolly good snore, she is. Do enjoy for a minute. Well, Super Chat's blocking, but that's her. I'll put her back up periodically. So for every coffee donation we get, I'll put her back on the screen. We'll carry on with this for a minute.
She should stay. She should face the charges. She should submit all the invoices.
I agree, because I think if you're going to claim charity on a live stream, and now we know, by the way, that when she did the couples channel stuff, the reason they don't do much vlogging is because they are not allowed to. Because she's a tourist, and all doesn't her cameo money and all that go through Salah instead? Like, fam, nah.
Invoices are received that she claims that she has, and face the charges. Okay, and confront all the charges. But instead, she fled. Like she's saying that she's in Canada. Why are you fleeing? Why are you fleeing?
Why are you running? Why are you running? That sounds like a meme, doesn't it?
That mean you're...
Oh, volume is low. My apologies, Pickleface. Is it my volume or theirs? I'll turn everything up. I can't turn my volume up any louder because my dog's on my lap and I can't bring the mic any closer without, completely... Oh, no, I probably could. Let me try. If I put the mic there, put my phone in front of my keyboard, that's going to be good. All right. Hopefully that's an improvement. If not, sorry if you heard a thud. Right. Hi, yikes. It's chicken sushi. Smash the like for being late. You should be ashamed of yourself, of course. Thank you, Rebecca, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you all today, honestly. Let's crack on.
She knows what she did and how much money she made out of those animals. She knows very well. That's why she fled.
Right, so I agree with you as well, Xylee. If innocent, why run? That's why I think she's back in Canada. I don't think she should be, but I think she is. Foodie said that she saw that Paws fat shamed her in someone's comment section. Not true. In fact, it was a screenshot from a private DM and hardly fat shamed. So what did Paws Kuwait say? Right. She says she will use the money for cat food, but she only uses it to buy food for herself. Yeah, I can see that. Lol. That's not fat shaming, Smeg for brains. That's reality. Also, Chantal, didn't you raise money on a live stream to give to cats, and you made little trays of foods and then put it under cars? I'm getting lots of ding ding dinglings sounds, aren't I? Thank you so much, everyone, by the way. We do love puppas, I know. They're awesome, aren't they? I love dogs and cats. She's in Canada land, then surely that implicates guilt. I agree. Hi, Chris the Narc. Hope you're doing well, buddy. It's good to see you. Everyone should go subscribe to Chris the Narc. He's a lovely guy. Does good streams. I'm not against criticising people for their poor choices. I'm going to say it that way because this stream might not get monetized by YouTube afterwards. But I do agree with you. Sometimes. So it's a very common generational thing, isn't it? Everyone gets to live typically better than their parents did, right? Problem is with that breeds entitlement and greed. Well, apparently it skipped a few steps and went straight to grieve with Chantal, who has clearly had everything given to her. Yeah. I'm doing well, thank you, Chris. Yeah, I've been keeping busy. Mostly working and... Actually, that's about it. I celebrated 10 years on YouTube on Monday. I bought myself a delightful 10-year single malt for my 10 years on YouTube. I haven't opened it yet. Looking forward to having that with a friend in the near future. Thank you everyone that donated for that, because that was awesome, really. He's in my chat, Hardnets, yes. Thank you, Brunette. Canadian Backwash Pondu. I like the name. Yes. Okay, so we have the fat shaming. Okay, good. We've got progress, guys, right? Thank you, Chris. Oh. Was that my phone as well? Or was it my watch? No, it was my phone. Okay, ignore that. You asked me to call you a lot of things. You're being very nice to me. I'm not sure I can commit to the bit. Hi, Jane number 9. Hope you're well. And not in this lifetime. I like that name. Like it's been smashed. I really appreciate that. And German Shepherds are one of my favourite breeds. Yes. Right, let's get rid of this and move on to the next one. So we have this video from Lovin Kuwait. Now, I didn't include this, but this is where the infamy starts. And I don't like it because this is where her issues are going to start to come back and bite her. Happy birthday, Catherine. If I had my guitar to hand, I'd play the jingle on it for you, because I do that for people. Sadly, the only one near me has no strings on it, so I'm very sorry. I need to put new strings on it. The owner of Kiwi Farms, but how he hates bronies. Kidding, well, I'm not a fan of bronies either, to be honest. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care if you're a brony or not. A bread tuber, though, criticising the owner of Kiwi Farms is hilarious. Why? Because most of those bread tubers have threads on the farms. You sure you want to fight them? They're black-pilled. They don't care. They're going to take you down, and you're going to hate it. And thank you, Ragamuffin. And yes, moist. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, don't go to... Just a heads up for those who are watching or listening. Don't go to war with the farms. Be nice, if you can, from distance. They will slay you. Okay? And some people have very strong opinions about bronies. I once used to make a joke that I would ride into battle on a valiant gimp steed to defeat the brony menace. Okay, that was my joke for ages, okay? It was a battle hamster, okay? Don't fight the farms. Learn your boundaries. Keffels failed, okay? And Keffels did pretty well, to be fair, and then lost. Thank you, Juniper. I will indeed have some, what you've dubbed, soggening. I know firsthand about the farm. Yeah, so do I. I'm not stupid. Okay. I've accepted that I made an error. I didn't thank them when I should have. They should be thanked. They helped me with my... was it either the first Nick Ocado video, and I got help with one of the 2 content constables on Chantal. I can't remember which one it was. I didn't use them for anything else, though, but I did for those. Pepperidge Farm always remembers.
There's dead rodents all over the
Right, sorry.
place, guys.
Here we go.
At least every other day.
A year ago, she was bragging about how amazing Kuwait was and how it felt like a home to her. How it feels like it's where she belongs. Yeah. I'm starting to believe that she might be lying. Yeah, honestly, they're not defeated. You can't beat them. It's just not happening. Thank you to everyone that's donated via Super Chats today. Honestly, I don't know how to say thank you any more than what I have, but I'll keep saying it anyway. Has that pesky 230 protection? Yeah, just don't fight. You can't beat that much TISM. Don't try me. And Josh Moon has been here a long time. Honestly, don't do it.
We see a dead rat just on the ground.
Yeah, that makes me feel sick. Because the rat deserves to be given a nice burial.
Like, because there's a lot of cats and there's a lot of rats. Rodents litter the beach, yeah.
So, this being posted on Loving Kuwait, Never Diss Kuwaitis Ever on their Instagram. It's got a bit of traction on the likes, got some comments. Chantal is the most fake you could ever be. Apparently this is going viral, as it says here. I don't believe it's gone viral per se, but I think within the realm of Kuwait, if you're going to be picked up for saying something negative about Kuwait as a tourist, more light negatively is going to be shone on you and your status. You're a tourist, and you pay a ridiculous amount of money every 3 to 4 months to, leave and come back on a visa. Like, you are tragic. I've heard Josh is actually really cool to talk to. Yeah, I've seen his live streams as well. I quite enjoy them. What am I snacking on? I am not. I have no food to hand. I have a bag of opal fruits on the floor, but if I open them, I'm going to be attacked by a bulldog. Has Omegon got to drink swamp water in a bowl on live? No, we're not doing not on a Chantal one. No. That also I can't reach it. It's behind me. I've got a dog on my lap. I don't want to wake her up. She's very happy and comfortable. Fancy. I've had pet rats as well. I'm a big proponent for having rodents as pets because I grew up with them. I grew up with gerbils and hamsters. And can I like this, please? Thank you, Countess Markievicz. Sorry if I can't pronounce the last thing. I'm really sorry. Thank you so much for the generosity, everyone. That dummies in world who think Chantal's the worst locker. Let them find out. Let them see. Oh, honestly, I've heard things about the name Pixie Terry. I think I've seen bits here and there. How old are you? They're in Poundland, and I saw them and thought I have to have them. Okay, I'm old. All right, I grew up on opal fruits. I don't care. The fact they even exist now, it just makes me happy. Oh, we don't need that video anymore. Right, next. Are you going to load? Apparently it's not until I refresh it. Thank you, Rebecca. That's very kind of you. Honestly, I'm yeah, okay. Oh, right. So, Love in Kuwait website link, kitten. Okay, this is just further confirmation. Oh, it's an article. Okay, right. In that case, if I go here, I'm going to check the article and mute it, make sure there's nothing untoward on it. Yeah. Oh, actually have information. Oh, this is interesting. Kuwait, it's 10:51. It's 33 degrees Celsius. Oh, Nelly. That is like peak summer in the UK, and that's at night. All right, get off my screen. So here's the tea. I really don't like this picture. It makes me sad to see them like that. I'm well, Jamie Carpenter. Hope you're well as well. Used to be called Starburst. No, Opal Fruits became Starburst. Yeah, Opal Fruits became Starburst, and then Starburst got rid of the lemon one and replaced it with a blackcurrant one. I quite like the lemon ones though, and the orange ones taste more like orange. So this article goes through the tea, and then Kuwaitis flood the comment sections with claims that... Oh, hang on, we've got... Oh, we have comments. Here we go. Saw your article. She's Canadian, not American. Although every Canadian I know doesn't claim her either. That's true. She made this claim to justify her burying a hamster on the beach. Don't bury a hamster on the beach, folks. When my hamsters passed, like this one, for example, I made it a point to bury her in my garden. I dug the hole myself. I buried her legitimately 6 feet down. I made sure it was as far down as I could go, and I hit... I went far enough down in my garden that I hit a lot of very hard rock that I couldn't break through. So I hit it with a hammer a couple times just to make sure that when I put her in there and then put a bit of slate over the top, that no fox could dig her up, because that does happen in this country. I'm not a fan of that. This is good though. This is important. We have added context, right? So Chantal did go on, as many of you know, and thank you Shenanigans, who did reach out to me with a lot of information to show me all the screenshots of things here we are old, aren't we, Ragamuffin? Show me that Chantal had been on the delete spree. Shenanigans very kindly also linked me the threads that had all the screenshots that I used. I don't think it was... I'm not entirely sure if it was bedrock. I wish it was. I think it was actually just because our garden... our house used to be inhabited 20 plus years ago by alcoholics, and they used the garden as a dump site. I think it was a lot of hardcore that I just hit. I just wanted to make sure that when I buried my hamster, no one, dug her back up. Because I'm not... No, I've buried a lot of animals over the years, and I make sure I go far. Because if you're going to do it properly, right? She's definitely a sick F, quite frankly, Rebecca. A debutante class traitor, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Flint might have been that as well, to be fair. Makes bedrock all night. Oh no. I need an adult. Right, continuing. So we have here more Paws Kuwait. Okay, this was the first page where she started collecting donations for the kitten. The second page was created after she came to Kuwait and continued collecting money. No matter how many threats we receive, we are not backing down. In fact, more complaints are already being filed against her. We're also gathering evidence against her husband as he's been collecting money in the name of animals. Once we have everything documented, we will report him to the authorities as well. Now, I'm curious what the extent of the punishment down could be, because I don't know if Kuwait deports people for this kind of crime, or whether he'd just get fined, and that would cause him problems for him and his parents, of course. Whether that mean he might have to do some community service, if that's an option. I don't know what it is, in Kuwait. I'm not as familiar with the laws. Of course I'm not. I'm English. I barely understand my own laws. I just know we don't have much freedom over here. In the litter box, honestly, may as well have Jamie, 100%. And I hate that for Howie, because Howie deserved better. All pets do. Again, I take great pride in making sure they're looked after here. Because I don't want them to be... My sisters made a mistake once years ago. It was a long time ago. They buried a rabbit in the garden, and they didn't dig deep enough, and the rabbit body was dug up overnight. And so ever since then, I've always done it. And as far as I'm concerned, it has to be done properly. If you don't do it properly, then why are you even bothering? Like, just why? You're encouraging other creatures to come in and attack. You don't want that. Okay, be responsible. Be better. I feel like I'm stealing that from that Joey Swole guy. Be better. Okay, 500 people. Damn. I didn't realise we had that many people who would be interested in listening to me bleat on about things. Right, we're also gathering evidence. This is beyond just one person. This is about stopping the misuse of donations and protecting the animals truly in need. Agreed. As far as I'm concerned, the moment she said get the money together, she should have spoken to a place like Paws Kuwait perhaps as well, and immediately said, look, I've raised this money. What do I do? Or she should have learnt that you can't just do that and got permission first, or done a fundraiser on YouTube, because the money goes directly from YouTube first. Also, I think with the YouTube side of things, I don't believe they take a percentage of fundraisers. You think I'm likable? Oh, that's nice. I appreciate that. I never thought of myself as likable. Yeah. If people in the real world could actually say that, that'd be lovely. No, I don't care what they think. I'm very grateful for the kind words. It's very generous of everyone, really. But this is important. I think a little honesty when it comes to raising money is important. Chantel believing that they were using her for clout is laughable, by the way, because Paws Kuwait's not some big institution. Like, it's really not. If anything, Chantel could be milking this for clout as well. There are a lot of people who could be, and they're not, because they know this is a vastly more dangerous game right now. And Chantel doesn't know how to deal with it. Capone Boxer, hi. And yeah, she definitely doesn't care. She never has. That's the problem with the kind of person Chantel is. She's always been of the mind that nothing really matters. Right? I'm glad you think that, Istari, apparently, according to that. BB True. Hi, by the way. Hope you're well. Smash the like. You come off as honest. I appreciate that. I'd like to believe I'm honest, but I don't know. I'm sure I've told a fib here and there. Not like Chantel. Jesus! Could you imagine trying to tell one of her fibs with a straight face? I'm not convinced I could do it. I think it might actually cause me to have an aneurysm. When it comes to raising money, though, you've got to be honest. Again, I've done this before, and every single time, I've always shown the proof that it went to where it was meant to go. I've always done that. And if you can't do this in Kuwait, then don't do it in Kuwait. If you don't know this, that's a you problem. You need to keep up to date with your country's policies. And obviously, being a tourist, you kind of think yourself removed from all of it anyway. Well, you're about to be removed from all of it anyway if you get deported or denied another visa. Which, by the way, is a massive waste of money. If I had the kind of money she did to waste on on visas, I wouldn't bother. I'd just stay at home. Voice changer for your normal voice. What? Oh, right. My girlfriend thinks you use a voice changer for your normal voice. Is this true? No. When I record, the one thing that's different is I compress the audio. Because if I don't, the microphone, for some peculiar reason, doesn't pick up the lower end of my speech pattern when I drift off or I move about, because I'm a fidget. That's where the issue is. When I stream, I'm a bit more relaxed. I don't have to, because in OBS, I've got everything already boosted. Yeah. I don't think I use a voice changer. I just think I'm slightly more relaxed when I'm streaming, which is a problem because I don't speak a whole lot when I'm not recording or streaming, so my voice can't survive more than 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, it's not great. I try, okay? I should have bought water. I have water. I can have a sip of water. I'm going to do that. Is that okay? Can I have a sip? I'm going to have a sip of water. Okay, I've run out of water. It will survive. We're all good. What's your favourite metal song? Final Countdown by Europe. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Metal song. It's a very broad genre, so I'm afraid I could not possibly answer that question well enough. Yeah, I appreciate that, BB Trio. That's very kind of you. Oh, no. I wanted to look at that. Right, we're done with that, aren't we? Yes. Next. More complaints are on the way, most likely harassment and threats. As per her post yesterday, she hung her husband out to dry. I agree, by the way. Please note that more complaints are on the way and will be shared with you for transparency. This is where Chantal is learning that you can't... Gold by Spandau Ballet. That is a metal song, isn't it now? You can't just constantly attack, right? Now, Chantal threw her husband under the bus during that 30-plus minute live stream where she said, I'm done with this, I'm done with him, I'm done with all this, I'm going to go. Yeah, she was already throwing him under the bus. She'll continue to do that, by the way, if she can protect this, but then she can't keep him, which means the facade is gone. But if she needs him for his bank accounts, I honestly could see him keeping the bank accounts going to keep the money he already has there, because he'll need it so he can go back to college or university and finish his sodding education. At whatever age he is apparently at, I can't be bothered to work it out. Oh, thank you, Lily Nan. I really appreciate that. And look, another... God, Jesus Christ, you smashed the third goal. Why'd that disappear? Oi. 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 There we go. Apparently I can't like it. Give me a second. I'm just going to go and figure that out, because apparently I can't like my super chat. Where you gone? Oh, I did. Sorry, it wouldn't show as liked on my phone. And William Irvine, Chantal can't run off leash. She just... Indeed, she does just do that. Thank you so much for the super chat as well. Oh, we smashed 3 goals today. Sabaton are awesome. I'm going to see them in Nottingham at Christmas. Yes. Going with a friend. I appreciate that, Ziley. I really do. Yes, please no more complaints on the way. I honestly, if someone threatens and she does file a complaint, and your first response is, I'm going to clart back, when they've already lodged the complaint against you, for them to complain again, to do another, and another, and another, and you just go, I'm gonna get ya. No. How about you stop, take a moment, situation type deal, chill, calm your tits, have a biscuit, and just step back. Because you're going to lose. You silly bitch. Like, fam, nah. Gilly Witchy, it's okay, you're 21. Don't ever say that number in this chat again. No, I'm kidding. You can say whatever you like. You little tinker. Yeah, I don't quite understand how we've done that 3 times, because the other 2, essentially we've done that twice now, which is a bit mental really, actually, isn't it? Thank you guys, honestly. I don't know how I can keep saying that. I'd say I don't know how I can keep saying it. I want to keep saying it, because yeah. I'm not really, yeah, I don't know how to. So, okay. Is this the... Alright. Right. I'm going to read... We've gone through these in video form, but I'm going to read perfectly imperfect here. So let me get this straight. You found a kitten, mentioned your budget was tight, and within milliseconds, people started sending you money. Let's test this theory, guys. I need chocolate. Now, a few milliseconds have passed, and you guys haven't given me money. I'm disgusted with you. Should I gaslight you, all 464 of you now? No? Alright, cool. Right. Not a scam, just divine super chat intervention. Got it. Because everyone knows YouTube is basically PayPal with cat ears. Which cat, though? Then there's the we returned the kitten because we were told to. So brave, so obedient, so confusing. First, you're Florence Nightingale of the stray cats, and then like, well, guess we'll just give half the half-dead kitten back and ask the chat if they want refunds. Lol. What is this? Kitten custody court livestream edition? I need 10k. Honestly, we all do, Angeline. Honestly, I need whiskey money and chocolate money, and I've never been so disappointed. Also, do scammers offer money back? Well, first of all, yes, actually, some of them do. That's called damage control. Oh, that's so good. Oh, perfectly imperfect. You nailed that. It's not a get out of jail free card. If I rob a bank and just toss a 20 at the teller on my way out, I'm still going to court. And about the prove I bought food for myself line. Sis, no one needs to plant a camera. Oh, hang on. Zom Broccoli, thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, the chocolate fund. The only fund worth supporting. Yeah, you vlog your life, you show the food, you review it, you do mukbangs. Her reviews are trash, by the way. Chat needs a new goal. Apparently they do. I'll do another one. I'll do a short one. We'll do a 5. Yeah, we'll do 5. There you go. Best of luck, guys. Smash it. Here's chocolate. Thank you, Laura. That didn't count to the new goal because it started just after your super chat. I'm so sorry. Let's not act like Paws woke up and chose chaos for no reason. They didn't just throw a dart and land on you. They saw receipts, heard conflicting stories, and said, smells like fancy feast and fraud. Oh, the alliteration as well. Perfectly imperfect. If you hear this, this is one of my favourite things ever. Whiskey Fund went for Omegon, honestly, Donald. I'm going to Norwich next week, actually. So if you do want to donate explicitly for whiskey, it's the coffee link. It's in the pinned comment. Support directly. Just put in the message whiskey, and I'll make sure that's what it goes towards. Is Salah 32, by the way? Yeah. I'm not 32. I'm older. Sorry. I'm older than Salah, although I don't look it. He looks old. I don't. But hey, thanks for the content. The cats might have 9 lives, but your explanations sure do. I have actually, yeah. Ragamuffin, you've done amazing. Thank you so much, by the way, Ragamuffin. I know you've got a lot going on with your work, especially. So I was genuinely taken aback that you would. He does look rough for 32. Yes, he does. But yes, perfectly imperfect. Love it. I'm going to bookmark that for later because I might read that again. Oh, okay, I've lost a tweet. I thought this was suspect. The channel doesn't come up when you search it anymore. Oh, this is the reference to how I knew Chantal's channel was no longer, was kind of there. Yeah. You used to ask for ID, Lusa. I'm very jealous. I've stopped getting, indeed, Emma. We have to. Coffee.com/real Omegon 9873. I stopped getting asked for ID just after my mum died, because I think at that point I then stopped sleeping and my bags under my eyes just got massive. It's gotten better over time. I've started to learn to be a bit more considerate about trying to sleep, but that was damage done. It didn't help. How old am I? Oh, sorry. I did a birthday stream on this channel back in January. You can go there and check if you like. Right, next, guys. Thanks to the number one against the YouTuber for collecting donations and spending on themselves, the complaint was dismissed and patrolled to the Attorney General. Now, initially, many of us misunderstood this. Yeah, my grandmother is watching, and just like that, I'm listening to Omegon. I have made the best choice. Hello, Yin Yang Twin Wolves' grandmother. I hope you're having a marvellous day today. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're wonderful. This complaint initially, if I get ID'd, I would take it as a compliment these days, but because I've got a beard, and it's sun bleached a little, and I've got very dark hair, long, messy dark hair, I don't get ID'd as much, because I have a little road-worn look, so I'm okay with it. I'm almost misunderstood this comment as someone that was, as if it had been dismissed entirely, but when it said patrolled to the Attorney General, I realised, oh, I need to zoom out slightly, don't I? Is that better? That might be. This is not a good look for her at all. Chantal is in trouble, yeah? Anyone involved with her will be judged legally, God willing. Now, this is what I would say. If you are one of her supporters, walk away. Quickly, quietly. Don't engage on her channel in anything that condones attacking Paws Kuwait. Because they're going to come for you. Whether they can do anything or not doesn't matter. Just know your part, know your role, shut your mouth. That's better, isn't it? Thank you, The Rock. Know your part in this. You've played it. Don't overplay your hand. How's that? Right? Rapping Skills Cam, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Especially as we have another nice little cheeky goal. I think it's very important. I did include this in the last video again. I'd actually started rendering the video when this popped up. So, the video earlier in the week on this. Yeah, this, Talita, hi. Oh, she filled the oil fields. Yes, so, a lot of the content where she's vlogged in Kuwait has been removed. Because she knows unless it goes through him, it's going to get into trouble. I would have effed over a week ago if I were a beezer. Yeah, honestly, if I was a beezer, I would have noped out of this situation faster than you can blink. Like, there are very few times where I would actually move that quickly. The only other time would be if lightning struck near me. I am gone. IR flash at that point, okay? Hi, Farah Fiasco. Hope you're well today. Don't forget to smash the like. Thank you. Let's continue. So, Paws says, we have actually, oh yeah, underneath, it wasn't dismissed, just turned over to the Attorney General. Yeah. This is how we now know. No case is dismissed, we just started. I think this is important. I don't know how the legal system works in their country, the speed of it. I also don't know if they can stop her leaving, the Kuwaiti officials, or whether they will hold her back or keep her. Don't forget here, if she outstays her welcome, she gets fined. She can't leave unless she pays a fine. So the whole situation gets worse for her as time goes by, doesn't it? It does not improve any way for her. Does that make sense? I don't know. It does make sense to me, though, at least. Right. So, why does she keep saying they filmed the vet visit live? That is a lie. Yes, they were live driving to a pet pharmacy, but she didn't take the camera inside. And at one point, he came to the door and made her flip the camera away from them and onto her. Running with Sporks, great name by the way. Thank you so much for this super chat, and thank you Jane as well for the comment. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I think this is important because okay, you're in a rather crappy looking pharmacy by the way. It really is run down. It looks like dog crap. Okay. Then I know. Yeah, this is why I think her. So the only other time Chantal does this dumb stuff. Hi, Juniper. The only time she does this dumb, and CJ Rocky, I don't think, and Linda Nicholson, I don't think I've said hello to you. If you're going to pull these stunts and disappear for a week, the worst time she does it is in December. That's when Chantal does it normally. It's the worst one to do it in. December is the one month of the year where we YouTubers can make some good money. And I'm not joking, you can make massive money in December. You really can. There are some YouTubers who can make millions. Right? They will make millions. From stolen content mostly. Us lowly oiks, we just sort of, we do well enough to pay our taxes or buy a little treat for the family. And that's what I normally do. I normally, in January, I give my sisters, nieces, nephews a little bit of money and they go buy treats for themselves. And I'm so happy they get to do that. I buy myself a fancy bottle of whiskey and some chocolate and a bit of Warhammer and I'm happy. I paid my bills and I don't care. Felicia Dunlap, thank you as well for the super chat. Damn, we're only one away from finishing that goal. God damn you guys. Thank you. This, by the way, she said she was filming in the vets. This is not filming in the vets. This is you with a kitten while he, your chubby husband. Hi, Cynthia P. Hope you're well. Talks to a vet who probably or a person in a tracksuit about a cat, and I doubt they care. I honestly don't. I could believe this is Salah's like dealer or something. She probably is Rizla and Sugar. Hi, hope you're well. Hi, Bean. Oh, first time, Linda. Oh, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'm not either, Xylee, and that's actually who I was referring to. Sniper Wolf made millions per month from stolen content. Thank you guys for the, now I think it's 4th donation goal smashed. Not the coffee one though. Sadness. I'm kidding. Thank you so much. Genuinely. Let's see. Stupidity doesn't deserve jail but deportation. I agree with deportation 100%. We have another Paws Kuwait thing here. Recent statement to everyone. Thank us. Right. So we're going to go with this, yeah?
Please, all of you, be sure that we don't have any personal issues with Chantal. Before...
Thank you, Pink Angel and Lily Nan. Thank you so much. Damn. This is too much generosity. What are we going to do with it? Dogs. You guys are getting treats. I got you, bros. Don't you worry.
Bruce, we don't know who is Chantal.
Shouldn't I? I can't believe, of course, alive. Welcome to the stream, Pink Angel. Hope you're having a marvellous day. As punishment, smash the like. And Lily Nan chocolate sand whiskey. You piqued my interest. I'm going to have to look that up now and find out something like that. Did you reward them with another goal? No, I should have, but I didn't because apparently I'm too stupid. I'll do one more 5 because I don't know if we'll... Oh, probably a bit too cheeky, isn't it? Jesus. All right, let's continue with this. Let's do it.
Okay, but what happened
Jane,
with the Bruce?
I was.
Okay, and the information we received, plus the donation she made out of Bruce. Okay, and she came and offered the money, like she want us to be her partner in crime.
I think that I understand the mentality of donating to charities because we do it here. We can just take the money and give it to them, right? You can't do that in Kuwait. You can't. There are many countries you can't do that in. Actually, how many animals do you have, and what breeds are your dogs? So, Lisa Lou, Farah Fiasco, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. I have 2 Cavaliers. Oh.
New donation from Random Web Abuser.
Random Web Abuser. Thank you so much, and thank you CSK as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for these incredibly generous donations today, honestly. I have 2 Cavaliers, females. I have a 13-year-old on my lap and you're 6 years younger, aren't you? You're 7, next to me on the floor. Actually, you know what? I forgot to do this, so I will go and get her. This is the Sizzles. She's on the bed next to me right now, on the floor. I was given her by a friend who passed away. Well, he died 5 weeks later, but his daughter gave the dog to me.
New donation from Snuckles.
Snuckles, thank you so much for the donation as well. God damn it, guys. You guys are... Okay. Really gone for it today. Oh, it's actually 100% as well. Damn. Well, if you want to go over, by all means, smash the heck out of it. Okay. I'm having a great time, Leona. This has been fun. This is, I have 2 dogs, 2 Cavaliers. This is one, and the other one's on my lap. There's another dog in here. She's an English Bulldog, but she's not mine. There are 4 cats. 2 are my mum's before she passed. Obviously, we kept them. And my other 2 sisters have their own 2 cats as well. Well, actually 4, so 6 cats. My older sister also has a tortoise called Bertha, or Burpa. And we have a fish called Thick Junior. He's a fat goldfish. I like him. Why? Because he's lovely, friendly, and thick, with all extra C's. So, yes, dog time. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Let us go... We're back to this.
We had to collect the evidence, and notify the authority. It didn't stop there. Social affairs now is involved, and
DSP's stupid.
They're gonna send the complaint to the...
No, my sisters, they moved in with me and they brought all their stuff, basically. and the 2 cats that were my mum's, we would never rehome them because she died, you know, and I like them, so I'm never going to do. Oh crap!
Please, plus the donation she made out of Bruce, okay, and she came and offered the money, like she want us to be her partner in crime. We had to collect the evidence, and notify the authority. It didn't stop there. Social affairs now is involved, and they're gonna send the complaint to the public attorney.
So does anyone know, on the legal side of things, how quick this gets escalated? Because she's been gone 8 days. Fair enough. Do we know whether or not this gets escalated within a couple of days? Whether they banned her from using the internet? Whether or not there's... Or is it just the case that she's possibly fled? Because I don't know.
And there will be
curious.
investigation. We sent everything to them in one
Sally, I
CD.
agree, they are.
All the videos that she was asking for money.
Alexandra, I don't actually know. I think this is just... It's fascinating to see it unfold, though. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know. Chantal never tried to reach out to Paws. What it is, I don't know, actually. Maybe after Eid, possibly. I've seen people talk about this. I only vaguely know what Eid is. I'm not really invested in religion, so I don't know things. I have to learn this from Twitter, basically, and Twitter's mostly been people talking about Trump and Elon Musk.
From day one, she came to Kuwait until she left.
The birthday
As
photo
she
of Farah. I haven't seen it. Hopefully we'll
that
get
she's
to it. Hopefully
already
we'll
in
get to it.
Canada. Okay, and there will be new charges because we got to know that she made video of sensitive location in Kuwait, and it's huge. This is a huge, a big crime. Okay, as a Kuwaiti citizen, I'm obliged to report that too, and I'm collecting also evidences against her and against her husband Salah, and also will be submitted soon.
They reference him as husband here. Forgot detailed pictures that have been since removed after mention. Okay, so I haven't seen these pictures yet. I'm hoping they're here. If they aren't, not sure. And Crystal, I don't know. I think Alex Shook is considering getting the cats. I know more about Eid after Ramadan, but I'm not sure about this Eid. Yeah, I don't know anything about anything. I barely know. I know what Ramadan is only vaguely as some fasting thing. I'm not invested. There's a level of apathy, and it's not a dig at faith. It really isn't. I was just not raised with it, so I don't care. But not in a mean way. It's just the reality of I just don't care, right? Does that make sense? It's like, it's not my business. But I know that Chantal is using it. She's using it to try and make herself seem like she is, and all she does is besmirch it. Yeah, I'm trying not to, Jane. I try not to. I hope wherever she is, she's deported. Do you think? Okay, say she hypothetically, guys. I'm gonna actually not. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over to here. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna end the poll right at 700, 800. Oh, geez, 800 votes. I'm going to end it at 806 votes, and we're going to go with another poll, yeah? Will she be deported? Now, this is both Canada and Kuwait. So, will she be deported from Kuwait, and would she be deported or extradited from Canada? I'll put it from Kuwait and or extradited from Kuwait and or extradited from Canada. I feel... Oh, no, I can't. It's 2 questions, isn't it? You know what? I'm going to go both and hope you guys are okay with it. Sorry. I can't resist. Oh. Damn it. There we go. Sorry. I'm trying to approve comments. There we go. It's better. Right. Oh, it's black screen. There we go. I'm not going to play any more of that. Let's move on. So, congrats to Salah on scoring big with Cutie. Okay, so I texted the lawyer, and this is the explanation about Foodie Beauty. The only thing omitted is personal info. He said she's being investigated for money laundering. He probably won't get back to me until the morning, but I asked him what it means for Salah's status and what will happen if she already left Kuwait. Language barrier, so I don't think he understood what I meant when referring to her working, though. So you were accused of collecting donations without a license. You were accused of money laundering. Can you please let me know what will happen to this person? The case has been forwarded to the Attorney General. The case is investigated and then referred to trial. Can a person leave?
New donation from Alexandra.
Thank you, Alexandra, for the donation. I really appreciate that. The incredible generosity today. Thank you so much, guys. Can the person leave Kuwait while under investigation? You're not allowed to leave the country until the case is resolved. So that means if she's gotten out, she got out quick, right? But it's also possible she didn't. Or she did, he didn't. Although he won't anyway, will he? Hi, McPlant, by the way. Hope you're well. Hello to everyone that's joining, everyone that's listening, everyone watching on playback. Hope you're having a marvellous day today. This, by the way, is fascinating information to me, because I didn't know this. Yeah, I don't know about exported. Yeah, I know Random Web Abuser. Oh, actually, your name is Random Web Abuser, apparently. Did you change that because of the freaking donation alert? I thought it was Web User. Oh, no. Thank you so much to everyone that's donated, honestly. But we're short on the goal. No, I'm kidding. Right, next. Right, we got here the Paws Kuwait we just played. Just wanted to add this evidence against Foodie. The two most last video updates from Bruce still have live PayPal links in the description. Here's what I have. So we have here in the description PayPal for direct gifting. Okay. And for the next one, direct gifting. I do think, first of all, don't use PayPal links. Go through Streamlabs or Coffee, right? They could both be in Thailand. Possibly, yeah. Extradition treaty. Yes, Ragamuffin, I'd heard that. It was Web User, but I thought this was... Yeah, I do agree, actually. Random Web Abuser. I think it's hilarious. I'm glad you've done that, because it tickles me. It tickles everyone, I'm sure. For a minor donation fraud. So, Alexandra, actually, you also mentioned you don't for that, but it depends on whether or not... Because some people... I don't know if it's universal. Some might like to make like you see it in courts all the time. People make an example out of people, don't they? And Annika, you're also right though. Paws Kuwait is making it's going too far into it. Yeah. If it's about the animals, this does raise questions, and that's where a lot of people are latching on, right? Nate Bug, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I can't like it. Why are you not letting me? There we go. Thank you so much. She's definitely greedy, though. Iron Chef, you're 100% correct. Muffin, remember her singing. She's... Oh, I don't know if, based on today's incredible generosity, I'm not sure I could say it without making it seem like it's me saying it. I do think she should have removed those, but... Okay, so Chantal is a full-time live streamer, yeah? That's what she does. She does mukbang videos, they don't do well. The streams are where she makes her money. I know this because... Well, we've done exceedingly well here today. Thank you so much. Right. You, Chantal, don't have an intro. You don't have cutscenes. You don't have structure. You don't have anything really beyond you staring at your screen on your phone or tablet. Phone, I think, actually, because you just watch the chat. That's all you do. That's all you ever do. You did more when you were beezing in your trash mountain condo penthouse, whatever it was with Pete's. Treat toy fund for doggos. So I will make sure of that when they pay me next month. Aliesa? Yes, I will make sure of it. And I'll put pictures on Twitter as well, or on Discord, or wherever it is you are that I can find and you can see. But Chantal doesn't do. She just acts on impulse, and it's all based on the streaming side of things, right? Everything else is only feasible because of the streaming, right? But her streams are terrible. They really are. She doesn't do much beyond cause controversy. And because she takes so much for granted as a tourist, she falls into the territory now of Vitaly and Johnny Somali. And like Johnny Somali, she might face consequences like him because they're making an example out of him in South Korea. That may well happen, you never know. I can't be sure of it these days, but it doesn't look good for her. And she did threaten her with a sock account, because those account names, weren't some of those brand new accounts, like, fam, how useless are you that you go and make accounts just to insult people? It's trash. Let's face it. So we have here, for alerting this, right, Foodie Beauty admits to editing out the footage of the oil fields. Now this was discussed, people discussed this earlier in the chat, the oil field stuff. We also had tweets that referenced it as well. So we're going to press play on this because the oil field thing is important.
So nice to see you guys. I missed you.
I did cover Vitaly, not her video on Vitaly, but I did include a clip of her when she said in the video that he should be held accountable for breaking the law in, was it Philippines? Was that where he was? Where he is? Or was it Malaysia? It's Philippines, isn't it? Yeah.
For sure. Basic.
Honestly, as long as you enjoy this, all that matters. Cool. Martin, thank you so much for the super chat. If you drink beer, if so, enjoy a pint in Norwich. I will enjoy a pint of cider. I don't drink beer, but I will drink cider. You have my word. Thank you so much for the incredible generosity. I go there next Friday. I'll be back on Monday, the following Monday, so I'll be back on like this. I've got a gig to go to on the Sunday, boat trip on the Saturday, annual thing. It's going to be great. Yes, I'll make sure I get a pint in though. You have my word. I'll make sure my friend David has one as well.
Well,
she didn't learn anything. You're right, Sugar. 100%.
You have to be careful here. It's not Canada, you know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm not too sure about certain things, so
yeah,
just to be safe. But I didn't get in trouble or anything. But hi, Piss and Vinegar. Hey, Rebbe. I did look on YouTube. I seen some other people just like driving by oil fields and filming. So, but just to be safe, yeah. You know, it's not like we were going in and filming.
Oh, Lily Nan, thank you so much with this. Oh, that's very kind of you. Make the money off. Honestly, yeah, thank you so much. I did. There's one other thing I will be doing in Norwich. I did last time. I bought meringue, which is a weird thing to buy, but I promised my nieces and nephews I'd buy some. Bought some for my sisters as well. They annihilated it. We had flavoured meringues, pistachio, some lemon, some cherry bakewells, some strawberries and cream. Man, they annihilated that stuff. I'll have to get more of them. I'll get more. Yeah, thank you so much. Damn. We've had a lot. Yeah, there's a Miriam. There's a lot of good engagement today as well from you lovely people. Because I didn't know how we were going to do this and whether you'd be interested. You lovely, lovely people. Thank you so much.
But it was like from a distance, but still, you know, don't want problems. So.
They sell macaroons as well, meringue, like the sugar, fluffy sugar stuff hardens, like lemon meringue pie. The meringue part, the white stuff. I don't know how to describe it. It's just sugar, isn't it? It's delicious. It really is. Very messy. If you eat it on a train, someone thinks you got dandruff in your legs. It's messy.
So nice to see you.
Right, yeah, anyway, this clip, very important because it shows she realised and luckily didn't get into trouble, but she knew she could get into big trouble. The oil fields is a terrible, yeah, good macaroons are good. There's a shop in Norwich that sells macaroons and meringue, and they're brilliant, honestly. Cool Whip. Egg yolk. Sugar, egg. Yeah, there you go. I forgot the egg. My apologies. Thank you guys for correcting me. Yeah. Honestly, meringue's a banger. Right, so we have here message from Paws Kuwait to Chantal. Actually, I'll read it. No problem. You can shell the conversation. Said you Arabic, translate. Yeah, okay. How's the translation? Right. This is the translation I got. Now, Mo said the one translation generated by is better. I just edit one line, working on it now. And Mo's translation is, this is important, Chantal. I just want to know who you are, why you're going around cursing and insulting, collecting donations, harassing people, threatening people, insulting us, insulting my country, insulting my Islamic religion, challenging us while you are violating the law and the law's not enough for you. Who are you? Who are you? What power do you have to do all of this? You and your associates will be held accountable by law whether your associate is named Salah or by God's will. Or whoever you are sending, we don't know if you are entering and insulting us, insulting religion and insulting Kuwait. You insult everything, and everything I have is recorded and collected, and everything will be taken into account, especially since you are filming important places in Kuwait with Salah. You will not escape punishment. I don't care about you, who you are, where you came from, and where you are going. Who you live with, I don't care about any of this, but when it comes to my country, stop. When it comes to Islam, my religion, stop. That's it, and I will teach you how to behave according to the law. The message concludes with the statement, this is a powerful statement. I will share this with others if you wish. Now, and yes, it's delicious web abuses, honestly. I think Salah should have known, seriously gone, Rebecca loves, thank you so much. And yes, everyone's so lovely, Leon, aren't they? Yeah, I don't get it. No, thank you so much. This is a very important statement. It really, it's making everything seem bigger, which means for us observers, it makes this more fascinating. My leg is going dead plumpy. There we go, it's better. I had to sit up straight. My dog is a dead weight on my leg, apparently. I like this statement. I do think there's a point that many creators don't seem to get. That's why it's causing many creators, streamers especially, are causing friction in other countries for not understanding nor respecting the culture they are going to. They are acting like themselves, thinking that that is okay. Sansa Cooks, hope you're well. If you're doing that, and Michael's punishment, smash the like. You go there and you have to, if you're there long term, like Chantel's been with her border hops, you have to embrace the culture. Just because you're wearing a hijab doesn't mean you're embracing the culture of Kuwait. You're really not. All you do is eat chicken burgers anyway. You're hungry, are you? I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm going to yawn. Sorry. Kuwait's, as there is an actual Kuwait citizen who she's upset are rich and they take precedence. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that if you're going to, again, I would, if I ever go to another country, which I know I might do, I'm going to respect the culture. I think there are some countries, some might think, oh well, I can get away with it. No, do it in certain states in America, you're going to get shot. You do it in Canada, they'll probably say sorry to you. Yeah, go to the Middle East. Well, no, you're playing a game of chicken. It's similar to going to North Korea and I don't know, insulting Kim Jong-un. Just, you're playing a dangerous game. Don't do it. Okay. Be better. Yeah. So I could be wrong, but I think we need to slow down and verify before pushing Foodie beauty rumours. From what I've seen, she wasn't deleting yesterday. 2 places to verify: look for view drops on Social Blade or comb through deleted vids. So this is an important thing, right? This is okay. Right. So where this counts is from the 3rd. Yeah, we're on the 6th. Okay. Some of those drops won't show because it won't have had time to count the views in existence. Okay? If you're going to create this situation, if you want to believe that the views aren't there, that's fine, but they won't register up to a certain point. Her views, by the way, are horrendous. Mine aren't much better, I'll admit, but hers are horrendous because this is what she does. Her channel, she apparently gained 1,000 subs here. How? How does Chantel gain subs? She doesn't have new people in her chat. Johnny Somali, exactly. As the husband in that culture, Salah should have been teaching. Well, you think that, right? And you're right, Bean, 100%. But you are, not you, they, Salah can't tell Chantel anything. He is her employee. Every time he tries to, she rejects it. She acts like, you don't tell me what to do. Right, but he is your only hope of fitting in. Right? He's as bad as her, I agree. 100%. So this just as a creator, they're not married, no. They're wearing a Kinder Egg ring, don't try me. You have a dog in your lap too. Nice, Amanda. One of us. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. She has paid for subs, Miriam. That's why I don't like her play button. It's fake. Mine's real, yours isn't. Don't try me, Chantal. But yeah, no, it won't show you the numbers if you delete them at a certain point. Also, if she's already gotten views from something else, then her deleting the views won't show here either. Yeah? I would, Farah, because I have 132,000, I get less than 10k views per video. So I have to be a little bit careful. I can't use that as an insult because I don't have a leg to stand on. I used to do better, and then I don't know what happened. Yeah, I try and be a bit careful on that one, personally. But you can do it because I believe in you. Right, we have here more also to show uploads and stuff. And so one thing I didn't know is that people can actually see how well she's done monetarily from content. And, I mean, she does delete a lot of stuff, yeah? But, nah. She's a horrible deleter. If she didn't delete stuff, she'd actually be better off financially, but she'd rather suffer. Yet, in order to be recognised marriage in Kuwait, you have to go through Sharia, civil court marriage. It's not seen as legit. Sharia. I didn't know that. Again, I'm not as in the know, and I think that's really interesting. A tentacle to stand on. That's much better. I appreciate that. According to Allah, Salah has been cut off by his dad, has no college degrees, unemployed, and has denied entry to Canada twice. I know he can't be trusted, but this actually all checks out. This is on Milky Chai's channel. Now, people have gone in on Milky here, accusing Milky of taking advantage of this situation. Right? The thing is, it was arranged in a live chat, wasn't it? Wasn't that what happened? Yeah? She should. I agree, Farah. She should unprivate everything. Why? Because her life is ruined anyway, and others are making more money off her content because they just re-uploaded it or went through it in reaction form. Just re-upload it and get those residual views, because you've got rewatchability with that crap. Yeah, 100k views per video. If she was more entertaining with more views, I think she earned. Oh yeah, I would think she earned 100,000 subs if she was a bit more honest, but because we know she bought subs on the main channel, on her couples channel as well, blaming Salah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think that Milky Chai set this up. It's all archived. Damn right it is, Rebecca. Because the internet is forever. We'll have to give money to anyone but her. That's true. Because they've all been giving it to me today. Thank you so much. So this means I have an opportunity to go to this one. Allah Spilling Tea highlights. It's 6 minutes long. Let's... Oh, and obligatory dog. You're welcome. Get rid of that. Meg, you deserve... Thank you so much. I really appreciate the generosity and the comment as well. And they are heifers. I coined a term that Amber, because she's over £500, she's a quarter-ton princess. Okay. She's over 500 and she's consistently over 500, which means she's on track to half-ton heifer status. On from the quarter-ton princess, that was a term coined by Michael B. Petty. I've gone with half-ton heifer for when she's working her way up there. If you hear more snoring, honestly, Sizzles is giving it some. Her eyes are open as well. She's looking at me when she's doing it. And they are the best support, honestly. They're the best. So, she make it cluck, yeah? Here we go.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
I just love her dancing.
The same
Oh, and hello to Alvina and Barbarella. Hope you're both well today. Yeah, she's working hard on them snores. Aren't you, Sizzles? No? She's doing the Undertaker eyes. I don't know how to deal with it. ALR is a quarter-ton princess. Yes, she is. And on track for half-ton heifer. So HTH. Anyone remember how much effort she put into this stuff back then? Like, you're eating Doritos. Michael, I'm so sorry. I kind of wish I ate chips these days, or crisps. I don't eat them, so I miss Doritos. Your barbecue chicken should change this. The background music should be Salah playing freaking Crazy Frog or Beverly Hill Cop music. Although, people give him stick for that. As someone that plays guitar, one of the most common things we do, we go through a cycle of playing things over and over again, yeah, to work on form. It's quite common. It's just a shame it's the only thing we hear him do when he actually plays a keyboard. Oh dear God.
Wow. Wow. Good morning, guys. So there's been a couple things developing in Foodieverse. The first one is that apparently somebody commented.
Thank you, nameless musician. I'm so glad someone backed me on that. I play the same. I go through modes, and I go 2 modes more commonly, and I do some scales as well. And I play a few songs that I'm quite happy to play. If I play acoustic, it's like 4 or 5 I will always play just to warm up. It's always the same though. I do branch out a little these days, but it's nice just to play some things I'm comfortable with.
On Paws Kuwait post.
And it was,
said,
I know, it was spicy.
Not to be totally Western, but this is my super.
Have you seen I Don't Think Sun's intro? It's a closer. I have not. I may have to check it out.
Well, this is quite possibly the hugest thing that has happened in my little online life, and I am so incredibly grateful and happy to support Paws Kuwait. And so Paws Kuwait responded, more is coming against her and Salah on the way.
How exciting this is. I will admit there's a lot of enthusiasm, as Alexandra has pointed out. I will admit, as someone that stands or sits further back on purpose, as an observer, I want to watch this unfold, but I'm intrigued how people are acting that are players within this. Does that make sense? Fingerstyle acoustics can confirm. So fingerstyle acoustics I've always struggled with. 2 of my fingers don't like to play ball, so I'm left-handed, so my left hand's on the strumming side, and it's Fleetwood Mac though. I like playing one song I like to play Brothers in Arms, Dire Straits, because it's just sort of you play as you feel and don't just dive in. Brothers in Arms, very nice song.
And then somebody said, thank you. Any idea what she's hiding? And they responded, we'll definitely know after the investigation. After Eid, which is, I think, is either this week or next week, or I don't know, it's like 5 days. There will be more complaints and will be filed against her and Salah. Is no longer bruised or collecting donations.
Damn right,
Bean. The fact that they're calling them bruised, it's just...
Oh, Monica, lucky bastard.
She called us
I can't
Muslims,
do that.
and this took the situation way far.
Oh, water of love.
So I'm assuming it's just not
Sultans
whatever they
of
did
swing.
is
Oh,
whatever
you
they
guys have got
said
some
about
stuff here.
Kuwait
Nice.
and things like that. So
Nothing wrong with bass, Ragamuffin, but according to Davey504, it's only worth it if you slap it. I have a bass. I have a Herfner bass, so Paul McCartney bass. I do not slap that bass. Why? Because it's a hollow-out body. Don't slap that bass. You break the bridge, all right? Do it with like a Fender Precision or something, all right?
I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but Chantal stays silent, and I'm sure it's serious because she is not saying a peep.
I am expecting her. I mean, many people will expect her to resurface after Eid, I guess. I kind of don't for a little bit. I expect her to stay down for a while. Now, whether that means readjust to a different life, or whether it means finally bite the bullet and accept the internet's going to destroy her, I don't know. But this is her life, and this is as someone that does rely on views for content. I need views. Yeah, it makes me a slave for views in that respect. She is a slave for views as well, though. My handed is right-handed, plays left-handed. So, for those who play differently to how they write, or for me, for example, I write left-handed, I play guitar left-handed, I throw right-handed, I kick right-footed.
New donation from Alexandra.
Thank you so much, Alexandra, for the donation. I am called cross-dominant because I do things different in different. Some things one way, some things the other way. Right? You are cross-dominant as well. There are those who are ambidextrous, which are very rare. Cross-dominant is quite rare too, actually. And then you have those that are either left or right. My dad is completely left-handed. Left hand, left foot dominant. Everything left. Okay? Whereas I mix, and so do some of you apparently, which is amazing. I know Leona Wildling in the chat. She is ambidextrous to an extent, which is great. I've got an ad on my phone. I can't see you guys. I'm so sorry. Let me just get rid of this crap. Carry on. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted because of something really cool, but I know that we need to finish this, don't we?
And then the other thing is,
Lindy.
Allah went live on Milky's live stream.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Beeze.
Oh dear God, he's so enthusiastic. Thank you so much, Barbarella. You're a horror author, are you? I love horror. Tell me more.
And he basically said that, I mean, take whatever he says with a grain of salt, because
kinks are good.
I really don't believe this
Kaylin.
guy. But what he said was that he hasn't talked to Salah in a very long time. He does still talk to Murad, though. Murad is Salah's friend? Ex?
This is one of the few times Barbecue Chicken has been speaking. I haven't spoken to him in ages, actually. We used to DM a fair bit because of issues with other Goral World creators and also just mutual amusement over things.
Friend? Co-business? Like business partner or something? I don't know. He said he thinks that Salah is still in Kuwait. He doesn't know where Chantal is, though. Salah applied to go to Canada on his own in the past and was denied, I think, a couple times. Salah does not have any other wives or children. He would have known that filming the oil field was very illegal, but it was Chantal who filmed them. He doesn't know how Salah still has Kuwait residency since he doesn't seem to have a job.
Dosser.
Salah did not finish his degree
nice.
in college.
And Ragamuffin, well done. I was grade 4 when I was a kid, but parents broke up and I had to stop.
University. He doesn't believe they're legally married, and he says Salah is 32 or 39. That 32 from 39 is a huge gap, boy. Oh.
Is it?
By the way, shout out to Kristen. I am reading whatever she posted on Twitter about...
Is that stuff K-Stead? Is that who that is? I think it is.
This whole interview, because I really don't feel like listening to this man.
I wouldn't either, because I think... So, I'm going to put it out there. This guy, to me, I'm sure he has a heart in some areas, but he's also an opportunist. And I get it. But I'm on the fence with him. Is that fair? Yeah, it doesn't matter after 30. I really couldn't care less. I'm in my 30s. I couldn't care less. Barely. I really couldn't. I think he might well be a clout chaser. I'm not right or I'm not left or right. I'm dyslexic. Jane, well done. I will admit, Allah, I've heard he is an amusing gentleman, but when it comes to the subject matter, it's very hard for me to take. I've got to take it on face value and try not to read too much into it.
No thanks. And yeah, by the way, the thing he said that he doesn't know how Salah still has Kuwaiti residencies, he doesn't seem to have a job. Perfectly Imperfect posted
Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? Active registered business in Kuwait.
Something on Twitter. She said, according to ChatGPT, they were talking about his business. They put the business on ChatGPT, and they said this branch is managed by Salah Al-Din as Al-Rafai, who is also listed as a partner. So, I mean...
Those are the perfumes that are done in disinfectant bottles, aren't they? I swear I've seen those bottles used by Fabulosa.
It is.
And no, it's Fabulosa, not Fabulosa.
Registered, so I don't know if this is, like, wrong or...
Salah Al-Din. Is that his full name?
He
Salah?
is, like...
Is that his name?
You know, a manager at the perfume shop or whatever. Don't know.
Right. So, legal mindset.
Gudapekta for 28 Swedish kroner says, what happens with Foodie Beauty in Kuwait? A lot of people have been asking me to cover that. I'm really confused about what the legal issue is. So I have to like really do the research on that. I may or may not be able to get to it, but I did get like 3 or 4 emails on that. So I'll check that one out. But
I hope he does, because it's a laugh.
I have no idea. I need to do some research on that. But thank you for the topic.
By the way, somebody apparently told
William, I fully agree. If you think that Chantal is a and Salah are grifters in this, especially because what they've done with their relationship and how they portrayed themselves in this, in Kuwait especially, press 1. Just press 1. All 460 of you, because that's ridiculous.
Live that a subscriber sent her a picture of someone in Chantal's family birthday pictures.
Is this the picture?
On Facebook or something? And supposedly you can see her arm because it's fat.
Oh, is it in this or
at
not?
At the end of a table. I don't know how true that is. That is speculation.
Leona, are you here? Do we have this?
Didn't even show it, so don't know. But that's just out there, just in case.
1 second. Actually, I'll keep playing this. We'll
somebody know something? Say it in the comments. Anyway, that's the updates for today. We'll keep making videos as we get updates. So, yeah. Have a nice Thursday, guys. See ya.
I'm gonna go work at Arby's and get free food. I am not putting up with this shit. No.
Sure, Jan. Right. Do I actually have the picture? Kai Bella has put something... Oh, no. Kai Bella. Okay, we'll read this. This is the one and only post I'm making about this. Just because y'all would like to potentially see Salah face prison over some text messages doesn't mean... I'm not reading that word. Doesn't mean I'm responsible to do anything about your emotions. All I can do is suggest you get some therapy and stay out of my DMs. Paws Kuwait is an animal rescue, handling a legal case regarding Foodie Beauty soliciting donations illegally. Leave me out of it. I made the Scatgate screenshots public in December 2023, January 2024. My job is done. Very well. You've played your part. I need to zoom in, don't I? There we go. Do we actually have the picture? Curious. Perfectly imperfect. You must have it. Surely. Is this it? Oh! This is the picture. And that is a Chantal arm right there, is it not? Oh, you've piqued my interest. Okay, well done, Perfectly Imperfect. I'm going to like that and bookmark that for later because I don't have it. That is interesting. Okay, you've piqued my interest here. Okay, so Tat Van B, at the moment there's a lot of noise happening. Foodie might be held accountable for stealing a kitten and asking for donations, but now people are alleging that Paws Kuwait are, that word, scammers and corrupt. Goral World is being accused of not caring about the kitten, just wanting to take Foodie down. People are also questioning why Milky platformed Allah, spelled incorrectly, who allegedly had a history of dishonesty and homophobia. He does have a history of dishonesty, which is why I'm sort of on the fence with him. And I know this led to a back and forth with Hader Tader. I think it's important, though, you should scrutinise a charity. All charities should be scrutinised. You have to. I'm sorry. It's just part and parcel, really. You can't not. And I think it's very important to do that. And I did see the back and forth because they replied more than once. Yeah, here goes. Another one as well about PayPal donations. And I think it's very important. Again, if you don't challenge things, you're going to cause problems. So, Milky Chai did clarify, not reaching out to Allah or ask for an interview. He was in another creator's chat and mentioned he wanted to talk. I, honestly, if the opportunity had presented itself to have a conversation with me, I would have said no. Because I think... No, I'm kidding. I probably would have said yes, but I think I would have gotten a lot of crap from you guys for doing it, so I don't want to do that to myself. The final tweet here. Paws Kuwait sent an updated video of Bruce and his family. They're all healthy and doing well. Paws said they're still looking for potential adopters. Please DM them on Instagram. Now, if I quickly go here, right, and I'll quickly go Alex is shook. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, right, here we are. There we go. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. Is Paws Kuwait, US branch in Maryland and or DC? Seriously, I'm considering getting Bruce if I can. This I did like because I thought I can't see Alex using the cats as. I can't see Alex using them as trinkets or trophies to present in content. I followed Alex a long time. We're on good terms, so I have no issues with Alex at all. But I really want these cats to get a good home, or go to a good home, if that's fair. I don't want to see them suffer, and I'm hoping that my phone has not updated my chat in ages, and I've just noticed. Fam, all the ones, it's not on my phone. I'm watching on here now. Hang on. Look at the balloon in the background. I'll go to the balloon back in a second. Charities are iffy to me. Yeah, I always like to give donations directly to people or to the. Yeah, we'll go back to that image. Where is it? There it is. Yes. So the balloon in the background. Can we zoom in on that? Oh, hang on. Let me open a new tab. Yeah. Oh no, there we go. I think Chantal's here. I really do. I think that's her. Get wrecked. What was that? I don't know what that. Oh, Lily Nan. A lot of us haters are kind, funny, educated, generous people. Foodie Beauty thinks she's a genius because there is a confederacy of dunces against her. Chantal doesn't realise that the economy she's created against her is an economy that actually does incredibly well to help others. Again, I've mentioned asking for help in the past, and people have always come through. It's just people will help if you say the right thing or are doing the right thing. If you're not, then you kind of bring it on yourself. You know, I'm going to zoom in on dog. There you go. You get full doggo face. Like, no, that's not how this works, Chantal. You can't treat people the way you treat them. And I'll end this stream with it because I think it's important. I do hope that this teaches you a lesson. It's not an FAFO thing. It's a, you need to stop being an absolute jackass. You, Chantal, are in your 40s. Fam, grow up. Like, we all make mistakes, yeah. I'm no exception to that, but I don't make your mistakes. Your mistakes are insulting to everyone. Your mistakes come because you claim to not care about things like money, yet you beg for money all the time. You're actually an e-beggar now. You're basically in the territory of Dark Side Phil. The only difference is you used to sell things that might have included you fapping, whereas he just got caught with his camera on cracking one off. Although give it time, I'm sure you'll actually offer that service as well on Cameo. No, do not pay for that. You need to grow up and stop taking so much of what is good in your life for granted, accept reality on its terms, and actually do something better for yourself. And you'll never do it. Of course you won't. You're Chantal. But you can't do something as simple as own the mistakes you make. You have to gaslight your audience into thinking that they're responsible for your mistakes. The entire community of haters of the world only exist because you failed and you insulted them so many times. I don't exist because of that. I was recommended doing a topic on you, so I did. Before that, I didn't even know who you were. It wasn't until I found out you flagged channels that were smaller than you that I realised, oh, you're a bully. Good to know. In fact, you're still a bully now, by the way. You punch down all the time. But those same people you're punching down at, while having smaller channels, are doing better than you. Talking about you. That's tragic, that is. Because you should be better than this. You should be more than this. What are you really? You're not. You're really not. Like, you're coasting. And I think you're entering that stage of your life where you're like Boogie, where you're just phoning it in because you're racing yourself like Amber to the bottom. Your health is declining badly, by the way. You need to fix that, okay? If I put on like a couple pounds over the course of a couple of days, I promise you, I lose that weight. I don't want it. Your mentality is, oh well, I've already screwed up. I guess I may as well just continue. Right? Thanks for being here, nameless musician. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Notebook. And is she for the super chat? It's very kind of you. Can I get a shout out with the monster? Oh, hello, Natebug. I don't know if that counts. That is a Cavalier Spaniel. King Charles are the males fishing. Females are just Cavalier Spaniel. King Charles are the boys. I have 2 female dogs because apparently I'm not worthy to have a male, although they are just derp, which is great. I love male ones. They're so funny. They're so derpy and funny. No, back to Chantal for a minute, just because we've got a minute left, I think, a couple of minutes. You make it such a point to seem above and removed from accountability, responsibility, and growing up, but you don't actually know how to be a grown-up. You are the least adult you could be, and you have to be constantly bailed out by people. I'm expecting you in the future to have to beg for money to pay your tax bill. You're going to be impatient in the future. I fully expect you to be committed one day. Thank you, Dime, for the donation as well. $100 US, she doesn't get deported. Honestly, I don't want to take that bet, but I kind of think she could, just because they want to set an example to other streamers as well that might want to go there and act like arseholes. Okay, so I have to vanish now, I'm afraid. I do apologise for being abrupt. As far as I'm concerned, I think she's in Canada, but if she's not, obviously I will admit I'm wrong. And English Bull Terriers are cool. Do let me know what you think in the comments, of course. I will end the current poll. Thank you for all the incredible generosity and super chats. That's absolutely mental what you guys have done. And the coffee goal being smashed. We will be streaming probably again tomorrow. Or maybe an Amber stream on Moisty Live, I think. Hope to see you there. If not, have a lovely weekend. And thank you very much for listening. Ta-ta for now, everyone. And genuinely, thank you so much.